Now we come to scenes we'd like to see. So we can make your way over to the performance area. I'll read out this week's topic and then we see what our panelists can come up with. Okay, here we go. The first subject is unlikely slogans for British towns and cities.
Glasgow, fucking hello!
Swindon, city of culture. Unfortunately, it's mostly thrush.
Clacton. Don't worry, he's almost never here.
Welcome to London, and enjoy that phone while it lasts.
Bristol. You don't have to live on a barge to look like you do.
Welcome to Luton, or as EasyJet call it, London.
Why are we called Cockermouth? Oh, you'll find out.
Canvey Island, in the world's best island rankings, we're still behind Epstein's one.
Blackpool, because your nan had to be a slag somewhere. Ever wonder what Cambridge would be like if it didn't have a university? Discover Peterborough.
Want to leave London but not give up your drug habit? Come to Margate.
Come to Yorkshire, where we've got the word the down to a T.
Welcome to Kendal. There's so much to see and do. Oh, you've had the cake already? Oh, yeah.
Visit Croydon and instantly feel better about all your life choices.
Bath. Jane Austen once lived here and we won't let you fucking forget it.
Southampton. The people who left on the Titanic still feel like they made the right choice.
Visit Portsmouth. No? Fair enough.
Hereford. Also for Himmerford. My barrel straight.
Sarah, do that one again and we'll just both take a seat.
Welcome to Eton, Britain's cunt factory. Wet Wang. We're a real place. Genuinely, that's our name, Wet Wang. The whole reason we called it that is so people would come here, and no one's coming here. What do we need to do? Wet Wang. What do you want from us?
Muff. We're a real place. Like, what do we have to do? We're actually called Muff.
Fingering home. Fingering home. Please, we're in Essex. We're on the front of buses. Come on, guys. What's wrong with you?
Shitstorm. It's not a place.
Welcome to Kent.
Oh, thanks.
Not you.
The next topic is unlikely lines from a romantic novel.
As he pulled down his trousers, the look in her eyes told him everything he needed to know. He would never present MasterChef again.
You ride quite well, Mr. Darcy. But has it gone soft? I can't feel a thing.
What about 69? She said, hopefully. No, lady, he said. If you don't get the code right, I can't leave your Nando's.
Treat me like a real woman, she moaned. So he took credit for all her ideas in a meeting.
If I know what love is, it's because of you and the way you're always banging on about it.
Here, John, you see my Vagisil?
Her cleavage was impressive, but he wouldn't let that distract him from finally breaking up with her. He took a deep breath and said, "We've made some lovely memories, but I think tits breast we boob on." Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Get more of that inside me now, she screamed. Nigella was taken to the bake-off gig like a duck to water.
She lowered her voice, sultry. Shall we take this to the bedroom, look at our phones for a bit, then go to sleep?
The handsome doctor held the door for her. And they say chivalry is dead, she swooned. No, I said your grandfather is dead.
I wish I hadn't organised that orgy in the dark, she said. I don't know what came over me.
She removed his trousers and underwear and gasped. Oh, it's like a penis, she said, but smaller.
He was too shy to tell her his fetish, so instead he went to the beach and made sure that he got stung by a jellyfish. Piss.
Yeah. I've never done it this way before, he said. Normally it's just me, a rope, and a wedge of orange.
Chapter 10. Details that will make Chapter 9 make sense. The ammonia in urine reduces the pain from a jelly sting. Being urinated on is also a very arousing thing for some people, and we don't kink shame here.
I've had thousands of lovers, but no one like you. Your lips are as red as the blood in my urine.
Can I get some of that urine on me?
Wow, Ron thought. Harry was right. If you used your left hand, it really did feel like someone else was doing it.
As he stared at her voluptuous naked body, curves the likes of which he'd never seen before, he thought, wow, what other images can Grok make for me?
Fuck, I'm moist. Proper, like, gushing. Right?
She unlaced her bodice and ground her crotch against his thigh until he could take it no longer, and Brooklyn shouted, Mum, you're ruining my wedding!
At the end of that round, the points go to Angela, Ed and Sarah. Now we come to scenes we'd like to see. So if everyone can make their way over to the performance area, I'll read out this week's topics and we'll see what our panelists can come up with. Okay, here we go. The first subject is things you wouldn't hear on a news programme.
We're hearing there's been a spate of people leaving out their legs to trip up some of our correspondents. For more on this, here's our reporter on the ground.
On BBC News Tonight, the story of the greatest comeback in TV history. Join me at 10. I'm Hugh Edwards.
If you've been affected by any of our stories on tonight's Panorama special on sex addiction, then please call our hotline and speak to Sam. She's hot, she's horny, and she's waiting for your call.
And we've just got time to have a look at tomorrow's papers, and the front page of The Guardian has gone with wow, 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 wow.
The victim wished to remain anonymous, which, once you get to know him, is just such a Will Patterson thing to do.
Next up, tonight's special report on elder care, where we'll be speaking to a representative from Age UK, and for BBC Balance, the ghost of Harold Shipman.
Iran. So is it Iran or Iran? Iran or Iran? Iran over a child on my way to work this morning.
We're going out to our foreign correspondent. I think he's Indian or something.
I'm the foreign correspondent.
Clive, who writes our autocue, has sadly passed away, so we will be having a minute's silence, possibly longer if we can't find someone else to do it.
If you think watching the BBC TV news is pointless, then you probably tuned in too early.
Later, we'll be asking, are newsreaders intentionally trying to make their colleagues sound like perverts? But first, it's over to Wimbledon, where Stephen is getting a good look at the men's semis.
Breaking news just in. Today, Piers Morgan let someone finish a sentence.
Sport now, and some women have been having a go at football. What? You wouldn't hear that. You wouldn't hear that. It's good that you wouldn't hear that. Misogynists.
Sport now, and some Irish people have been having a go at football.
Breaking news, the chairman of the BBC has been sacked for letting outrageously good talent go to another TV channel.
Football is shit and boring and played by wankers. Sorry. That was an Irishman having a go at football.
Previously on the news. Everything.
And in business news, the FTSE is actually getting a bit much, Steve. Would you mind keeping it professional?
That was Josephine with the weather. And if you'd like to see more of Josephine, you're in luck. She is on OnlyFans.
You're watching GB News. Over now to have a look at the foreign markets. Is that what they eat?
You're watching Question Time, where joining me on the panel are 4 of Britain's most available nut jobs.
Travel news now. The London to Brighton line has been suspended due to a shoe on the rail.
Sorry I'm late. Trouble with my tits.
Me too.
We now go live to our Ukraine correspondent. Stephen, you're a few miles outside the conflict. Tell us, what is it like being a pussy?
The next topic is unlikely things to hear in a job interview.
I'd be happy to come in Wednesday, which is the reason I got fired from the new Addams Family movie.
Can I confirm I'm not using ChatGPT to help me with this Zoom interview? That's an awesome question. Here's a list of 10 possible responses.
Yes, I have done my research. For instance, I know exactly what school your children go to.
Yes, computers are my life, really. I know an awful lot about them, yes. And even when I go to a restaurant, you know, I trip up the waiter and shout, "The server's down!"
The 4-year gap in my CV. Yes, some dipshit cancelled the show.
No, you seem like a perfect candidate, Miss Barnes, but you're not wearing any shoes.
And were you breastfed, my love? And would you like to be?
So are the Lighthouse family a family who live in a lighthouse or a family whose surname is Lighthouse? Sorry, questions about the job? No.
I've wanted to be an auctioneer ever since I was a little boy. I dreamt about it once, I dreamt about it twice, I dreamt about it 3 times. Oh, no, you don't want me? OK, I'm gone.
And then I let the 3 final guys finish off on my chest. And that's an example of how I'm good at teamwork.
The 3 years in Wormwood Scrubs. Was I the warden? Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah.
Yes, the last genetic lab I worked in, I crossed a pit bull terrier with a boomerang. Unfortunately, it came back to bite me.
Oh, I don't know, probably shagging identical twin brothers. Oh, you mean my greatest workplace achievement?
Interesting fact about me, I've got an identical twin brother.
Do I have any questions for you? How good is the Wi-Fi in the toilets?
Hustler, Grindr. These are just 2 of the apps I've been banned from.
We believe in equal opportunities here, mainly so the women can shut up.
Have I got any questions? Well, what kind of cars does this garage have? What kind of cars does this garage have? What kind of... Oh, hire.
A critique I got at my last job, that I put people down, which is apparently abusing my power as a vet.
What are my first impressions? I'm Gary, the CEO. My wife left me and I think of cabbage.
My biggest strength, knowing when not to answer questions. My biggest weakness, probably tits.
At the end of that round, the points go to Lou, Reese and Milton. Now we come to scenes we'd like to see. So if everyone can make their way over to the performance area, please. I'll read out this week's topics and we'll see what our panelists can come up with. OK, here we go. The first subject is unlikely lines from a blockbuster movie.
It's happened. They've risen from the dead. And now they're here to mock more weeks.
We're sending you to the Caribbean, Bond. We need you to befriend a nonce.
The terrorists have seized the president and taken him hostage, and since then, everything's felt quite lovely.
Finally, we meet, Bond. I just need to finish my interpretive dance, and I'll be right with you.
I am Thanos, the talking bookcase from IKEA.
The calls are coming from inside the house. Oh, we have a landline?
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and ambassador for men's mental health.
I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy, telling him to put the fucking toilet seat down.
They say the killer comes from a musical theatre background, and they could be among us as we speak.
I've come here from the dying alien planet of Krypton to save mankind, which, on reflection, is not something I should have told the ICE agent.
How have I shit myself this badly?
If you only watch one movie this year, watch F1, the gripping story of a function key on a computer keyboard.
I'm ready for the revolution, and I've brought the wavy vanilla ice cream between layers of crisp chocolate. Sorry, V for Vendetta.
And you see, the thing is, he's got those cold, lifeless eyes, black eyes like doll's eyes, and then you hear that horrible, high-pitched blippy bloppy bloppy.
My love, Cinderella, has left this shoe behind, so now I need every woman in the kingdom to show me her feet. What do you mean? It's a completely normal plan.
Some say you can still hear the farmer who used to live here milking the cows in the middle of the night. So if anyone hears anything that sounds like that, that's what it is, OK?
Unlikely lines from a blockbuster movie. I'm sorry, Dara. I can't do that.
How long does it take you to defuse a bomb? I don't know, about 10 minutes? You've got 30 seconds. All right, then I can't.
I still can't do that, Dara.
Well, I'm here with my friends. There's a lion, he would like some courage. And there's a scarecrow, and he would like a brain. And then there's a Tin Man, and he would like Hugh Dennis to ejaculate in his joints.
No, no, no.
I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking him to notice that my hair is a completely different fucking color today.
I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy, realizing it's a mirror and that gender is a social construct.
Not the week has changed. Well, yeah, of course I spent my money populating this place with dinosaurs. What else is a billionaire supposed to do with an island?
You think Slytherin's bad? The Sorting Hat put Hermione in reform.
Okay, the next topic is chat-up lines that won't work.
Hey, girl, are you the film The Notebook? Because it seems everyone's touched by you, except for me.
No, don't be put off. I don't normally walk like this. The last guy I slept with was a ski jumper.
Can you iron?
Sorry, I'm a bit of an anxious nail biter. I didn't hurt your toes, did I?
If I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put U next to I, and then a T in the middle, because I've got cystitis.
The room just lit up when you walked in. I think they have motion-sensitive switches.
Girl, are you a watermelon? Because I want to take you back to my place and then feel too overwhelmed to do anything with you.
My ex-girlfriend used to call me the horse on account of my massive ketamine problem.
I would take the stars from the skies and put them in your eyes. That noise, that's Dara Breen crying because the stars are in the wrong place.
Wow. God must have taken the day off after making you, because you seem like a lot of work.
Hey, girl, are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. No? Well, then, are you from Pennsylvania? Because you've made my Pennsylvania. I'm so sorry. Forgive me.
Teresa has actually tried that one on me. Yeah, I am a high-flying PR executive. I'm launching a new client's fragrance. What do you think of Just Andrew?
I say most men can't even find it, but I can. The Lost Kingdom of Shambhala.
Having sex with me is like having a Happy Meal. I come with a little toy.
Look, I don't care that you have a son. Yeah, I know Reese.
I would ask you back to my place, but it seems a bit soon. I only escaped this morning.
Did you fall from heaven and it wasn't your fault? You might be eligible for compensation.
I'm not wearing any deodorant.
Hey, girl, is that a Snapchat filter, or are you an actual dog?
Hey, are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. No? Well, then, are you from Virginia? Because you should have this Virginia.
Come on, don't be silly. You pay.
If I could rearrange the alphabet, Chiliwa duwalilawa.
Sorry, I know this is so cheesy, but I haven't showered in a while.
All your underwear must be lucky underwear, because it gets to touch your... Oh, she's gone.
You know, they call me the Stallion. At weekends, I get whipped by small men while Claire Balding commentates.
At the end of that round, points go to Sarah, Reese and Katra. Now we come to scenes we'd like to see. So if everyone can make their way over to the performance area, I'll read out this week's topics and then we'll see what our panelists can come up with. Okay, here we go. The first subject is things you wouldn't hear on a travel show.
So, what can I say about North Korea? Well, if I want my passport back, absolutely nothing.
Of course, this area used to be known for quicksand, but things have changed.
On this week's episode of Great Railway Journeys, we'll be making the 8-hour trip from Manchester to half a mile outside Manchester.
Mumbai. I'm here in Switzerland saying bye to Mum. Bit dark, maybe?
Today we pay our respects to one of Scotland's greatest female pop stars by visiting one of her favourite destinations. We are going to Honolulu.
Here in the Dead Sea, it is impossible for anything to sink. So I'm really regretting that crafty shit I just had.
Hi, I'm Michael fucking Palin, and this week I'm in fucking Ipswich.
Well, you can tell there's a lion nearby from these warm droppings I've just done in my pants.
On a beach this unspoilt, you know you can go for miles without seeing a single living... Hi, Ramesh.
We've been at the resort for a couple of days now, and my wife just informed me that one of the members of staff keeps checking her out, which is weird, because he knows we're staying all week.
It's time for the British Travel Show Generator. Let's spin the wheel. Now we've got Ed Balls travelling through South Sudan on a tandem bicycle. Enjoy!
They're calling it a staycation, but it's actually 6 months for armed robbery.
And the plane descends into Madrid Airport, or as Ryanair call it, Berlin West.
This footage of Britain's coastline really is one of the BBC's best-kept secrets. Not the best, of course.
They say to really enjoy a place, you gotta go off the beaten track. Great, now I'm lost!
Travel, romance, luxury. It's not for you.
I'm here in Kazakhstan to dispel the harmful stereotypes perpetuated about Kazakhstan in Western media. And with me is my wife.
The next topic is unlikely things to hear at the Winter Olympics.
Fucking cold, isn't it?
It's actually slippier than it looks.
And now it's time for the cross-country skiing. Iran, Russia, Syria, all very cross-countries indeed.
Ice Cube was going to perform at the opening ceremony, but due to global warming, here's Wet, Wet, Wet.
Oh, that's very clever from the Russian bobsleigh team, saving space by putting the smallest athlete inside the second smallest athlete, inside the third smallest athlete.
And here at the bobsleigh, the Jamaican team is doing terribly. Everyone's crying. This isn't charming at all.
And his dreams of Olympic gold come to an end with winning Olympic gold. That was a weird way to phrase that. I'm high.
And that's all from the biathlon. Next up, we have the gay-athlon, the straight-athlon, and the anything after a couple of pints-athlon.
Now, I'm not saying the British curling team is middle class, but they do have a Filipino woman doing the sweeping.
And they've dropped their sticks, and now they're fighting, and the blind bobsleigh has descended into anarchy.
Oh, look at that! 2, 3, 4 full flips in the air. I don't think he'll be allowed to drive the air ambulance again.
This is the most nervous I've seen skaters since Dancing on Ice was hosted by Philip Schofield.
Welcome to Milan, home to Prada, Miu Miu, Versace, and other shit names for British children.
After a shaky start for the Italian, just a few days later, he's back. And you know, that's a little bit like Jesus, isn't it?
Oh, I should have bought a coat.
As they come pelting down the slope, I'm reminded that Winter Olympians have 14 words for snow, but only one word for
And if anyone is at home watching the curling and thinking it might be fun to take part yourself, please keep in mind, every single person here is a virgin.
Where do I get my poles from? Dartmouth Solutions Limited.
And of course, beneath the slopes, the ice warriors wait, biding their time, dreaming their deathless dreams in chambers vast beyond a mat. Is that Claire Balding?
Should we just wait till it's sunny? This is fucking shit.
Apologies to all viewers. Apparently that thing in the ice hockey is called a puck.
This is lovely to see. The first ever drag queen to win gold in the bobsleigh.
The end of that round. The points go to Angela, Sean and Alistair. Now we come to scenes we'd like to see. So if everyone can make their way over to the performance area, I'll read out this week's topics and we'll see what our panelists can come up with. OK, here we go. The first subject is strange flyers to get through your door.
Come work for us at IKEA. Even if you get a rejection, it's always good to get your foot in the Floggenstlau.
Problem with rodents? So have we. That's why our pizzas are just $9.99.
Man with van can get rid of your gran.
Do you want to learn to sound like you're ending a news report? Well, with your help, we could make sites like this a thing of the past.
Do you need your locks fixing? Well, you found this flyer on your bedside table, so I'm going to say yes.
Problem with pests? Imagine how the royal family feel.
Do you need flyers printing? Me too. That's why I'm screaming outside your house.
Enjoy this money off coupon for Nando's. Just tell them your 2 children.
Mini Mike and his tiny hands. No job too small.
Do you need a psychic? No? God, I'm bad at this.
This is not junk mail, although technically I am a male, and it is my junk.
The Amdram Society presents a plumber trying to fix a broken toilet and Harper Lee's to swill a blocking turd.
3 holidays away, all I have to do is vote reform.
Do you sing out of tune? Well, shut the fuck up then.
Quickly, look to your left. Suddenly need an osteopath? Call 0800.
Each night, the bombing intensifies. That's right, Rhys James is back on tour.
Need a comedian for an event but find Miles Jupp a bit too funny? Try Glenn Moore.
Yeah, fuck Glenn.
After you've read this, please stick it to your fridge, or the child who made it will have died for nothing.
Our survey has discovered that 90% of residents in this area don't know that WH Smith's has changed its name.
I've been watching you masturbate through your letterbox. Please stop masturbating through your letterbox.
Lost. Blow-up doll. Maximum wear and tear. Dressed up as Margaret Thatcher. If found, please return to Glenmore.
Local Tex-Mex burger joint. Lone Star. That's not our name. That's our hygiene rating.
The lady's not for turning. Please don't send me back.
Why not join us on the 3rd of May for your local Women's Institute gathering? There'll be raffles, cakes, and Margaret's famous slut drops.
Come and spend the day where? Oh, Diggerland.
Filthy curtains, dirty floors, untidy back garden. Sort your life out, you filthy fuck.
The next topic is unlikely lines from a children's book.
So, you're telling me you kissed a sleeping woman without her consent? We're going to have to strip you of your title of prince.
By David Walliams.
It was a blustery day in the 100-acre wood. Pooh trudged along the path. "Hello, Owl," he said to Al. "Get a shirt that covers your dick," said Owl.
And then Dumbo said, "Do you want to see my elephant impression?"
And I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow all of you, said Bonnie Blue.
Who's been sleeping in my bed? Said the cuckold bear.
Someone's been eating my porridge, said Mummy Bear. Someone's been eating my porridge, said Baby Bear. Someone's been drinking my piss, said Bear Grylls.
Someone's been sitting in my chair, said Hugh while he was watching this show.
And Rapunzel's hair continued to grow until it was long enough to reach all the way from the top of the castle down to the floor outside, as the wait continued for Man United to win 5 games in a row.
And why am I called after Paddington Station, said the bear? Well, I've got a lot of people into reading. No, Reading. It's Reading.
As he unzipped his trousers, the giant yelled, "Fee, fi, fo, fum. You won't believe how much I come."
I say that, it is unlikely. It's unlikely. It is unlikely.
Don't worry, Piglet, said Pooh. Eeyore's just having a bath, and we should... Where's our toaster?
My, Grandma, what big tits you have.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, throw down your weave.
I think Alice has fallen down a rabbit hole. She keeps doing weird tweets about how 5G gives you eczema.
And when Alice awoke, thinking of all of the crazy things that had happened and the strange people that she'd met, she thought, I'll never take ketamine ever again.
No, Gollum, I won't stick me finger in your ring.
Wow, said Charlie. A chocolate river. He couldn't believe he was at the Thames facility.
What big teeth you've got, Nana. I've just come back from Turkey, love.
And if we leave a trail of breadcrumbs, we can find our way back, said Hansel. How dare you waste food when the world is burning, said Greta.
Professor Snape is off sick, so Professor Freud will be feeling him, fucking him, sucking his dick.
At the end of that round, the points go to Zoe, Ed and Claire. Now we come to scenes we'd like to see, so if everyone can make their way over to the performance area, I'll read out this week's topics and we'll see what our panelists can come up with. Here we go. The first subject is unlikely things to hear in hospital.
Come straight through, we're not busy.
So, you're not going to believe this, but it turns out that with this sort of machine, turning it off and on again is actually the worst thing you can do.
I'm afraid it's bad news. I've left my wedding ring in your bum.
We have the results of your Are You Allergic to Chairs test. You might want to stand up for this.
So you sat down suddenly on a golf course and had sudden rectal pain. That's a red flag for me.
OK, just stand still for the X-ray. Great. All right, let's do a silly one.
You can't keep prescribing pizza, Dr. Oetker.
I've got the results from your X-ray. He doesn't want to get back together.
Well, I was told that screaming and shitting yourself during childbirth was normal, but now apparently I'm a bad midwife.
Son of a bitch. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Bitch. It's a beautiful baby boy.
Mr. Smith, you've got a sausage up your nose and mashed potato in your hair. You need to eat more sensibly.
I appreciate that you're upset, and I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I said he had 6 months, and I got it bang on.
Madam, when I said open wide, I meant your mouth.
Well, Mr. Wallace, incredible to see. They've done a very successful full face and full body transplant. I'm in the wrong room.
Yes, we first became concerned that you had a problem with cholesterol when we took a slice of blood.
We've lost him. Oh, no, he's over there.
I'm afraid you're going to have to take a pill a day, every day, for the rest of your life. So, here's 9 pills.
The parking here is free.
Bad news, you did shit yourself during surgery. But good news, you were wearing Gordon and Denton trousers.
Going down? Yeah, I'll tell you how your grandmother's operation went in a second, but could you just press that button, please? The one that says morgue.
Now, don't worry, this sort of shooting, stabbing pain is very common in people who've been shot and stabbed.
I've been a doctor for 30 years. Of course you can show me your scar.
The surgery was a success. We managed to amputate your leg with no problems. And we kept the one with the cool tattoo that says, amputate.
The next topic is things you wouldn't hear in a cooking show.
And this week it's a tricky skills test as we ask our chefs to negotiate peace in the Middle East.
As you can see, this lamb just falls right off the bone, which is why we're at the vet.
I want that real home-cooked feel. So I'm going to cock up the recipe, throw it in the garden and tell my husband to cook his own fucking dinner.
And today on Celebrity MasterChef, the surrealist Icelandic singer is cooking pjork.
Hate speech? Hate speech? What do you mean, hate speech? I just want to know the chairman of the judges has a flavour of yoghurt he doesn't like. Oh, hate speech?
So if you just give it a little tap on the bottom, you'll lose your job at MasterChef.
Well, as you can see, chopping up onions has really made me cry. But thank you for watching. Today's episode is in memory of our beloved family dog, Onions.
Here's a little tip if you're making your own sourdough. Shut up about it, nobody gives a fuck.
Today I'm making a classic roast chicken with an American twist. The chicken's got a gun!
I've intentionally left the chicken raw in the middle because I know Greg Wallace is going to be tasting it.
Simba, I know you thought it was selling out to do a Lion King cookery show. But I brought you a sandwich. Tuna tomato?
OK, this is Mary Berry saying you've got 5 minutes left, bakers, and I'm getting fucking hungry.
Now, do be careful, because if there's too much oil, there's a chance you'll be bombed by the United States.
Now, I don't know if you do cheat days, but when I do, I like to call up the local Italian and have sex with her instead of my wife.
Simmer for 20 to 30 years and then snap and kill everyone.
Well, in 15 years of presenting Bake Off, that is the most delicious pastry I've ever tasted. I think you've earned the famous Paul Hollywood hand job.
Welcome to Is It Cake, where you can't believe it's cake and we can't believe you watch this shit.
Once again, today we're going to be making fruit wine. I'm going to be using my feet to crush the banana skins.
Now, this dessert is rather naughty. In fact, it features really quite prominently in the Epstein files.
What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck is that? That's not a souffle, that's a piece of shit. You're a fucking lowlife. How are you going to win Junior MasterChef like this?
Back to the end of that round. The points go to Sarah, Reese and Milton. Now we come to scenes we'd like to see. So if everyone can make their way over to the performance area, please. I'll read out this week's topics and we'll see what our panelists can come up with. OK, here we go. The first subject is things you wouldn't hear at an awards show.
And the winner of least likely to be even capable of having an affair, Ed Bird.
Thank you so much for this Imposter Syndrome Award. I just really don't think I deserve it.
And to accept the award on behalf of Jim Carrey is a slightly odder-looking Jim Carrey.
And as the Labour Party awards draw to a close, let's remember some of the voters we lost. Very satirical. Come on, satire.
And I'd like to thank my wife, without whom none of this would be possible. Probably a bit more enjoyable.
The winner of our first award needs no introduction.
Wow, to win most emotionally repressed. I can't tell you what this means to me.
And the winner of Auto Cue Operator of the Year goes to fuck you, it's not me again, fuck you.
Oh my God, thank you so much. Oh my God, this is really heavy, isn't it? Oh, you can really shove this up your ass.
Let's hear it for ghosts. Sorry, and now, the in memoriam.
And now it's time to remember those who haven't died this year, but we wish they had.
Welcome to the Porn Awards. Thank you all for coming.
I am thrilled to accept this award on behalf of men who don't really know how to hold babies.
And finally, I'd like to thank the Student Loans Company, to whom I owe everything.
So many people to thank. Roman Polanski, Harvey Weinstein, Bill Cosby, Jeffrey Epstein. Look, big guy, miss you.
And now, at the Where's Wally Awards, we'd like to take a moment to look back at some of the people we've found this year.
And the winner for worst paper cut goes, Jesus fucking Christ!
It's almost time for the British Railway Awards. We're just being held at a red signal. Should be on the move shortly.
And the nominees for the FIFA Peace Prize are Donald Trump, Genghis Khan, and Thanos from the Avengers.
And the award for tiny little man standing very still is Wah!
And I'd just like to say to all my fellow nominees, you can suck the farts from my arse.
Sadly, Bonnie Blue couldn't be here this evening, so she sent us this video. Oh, dear God, dear God.
And the winner of the Fortune Teller of the Year award is on her way to the stage right now. God, she's good.
Before we get on to the National High Street Bank Awards, can I just say to everybody out there that you can collect your awards online.
The next topic is lines that kill a romantic mood.
Why don't we move this into the board game room?
My penis is like Mock the Week. No one looked at it for 4 years, so it had to be made twice as long.
I've got a little electrical gadget you may want to use later. It's a defibrillator.
Is that not what you meant when you said drop a log on the fire?
I wondered if you fancied a Huel.
God, sometimes you are just like your father, and that really turns me on.
Okay, so somewhere in here, I have secreted a pork chipolata, and I'll let you know when you're getting what... This isn't what you meant when you said play hide the sausage.
The labia is connected to the clitoris. Sorry, it's just a song I do to help get my bearings. The clitoris.
A lot of women are intimidated by magicians.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Sorry, 1 second. Idea for TV show. Britain's Weirdest Fannies. Very sorry.
They didn't have any handcuffs, so I've brought a bike lock.
We have to be together. We have so much in common. We even have the same mom.
Oh, Dobby's a naughty little house elf. Oh, Dobby needs to be punished. Dobby, sorry, doggy style. Never heard of it.
We're wearing the same pants.
You look different from the picture in your obituary.
Could I have your watch? I'm trying to make my wife jealous.
So what position are we trying? 6, 7? Oh, God, you're way too young for me.
I can give you 8 inches, so long as you're happy to accept it in 4 easy-to-manage instalments.
I thought you might like some music. This is the theme to Bagpuss.
You know, you're a really good kisser, and I could tell. I've kissed over 80,000 men.
I'm afraid I've run out of chocolate body paint, but I've got some Mattison's fish paste.
Good question. I favour being tickled gently on the anus with a feather. Oh, a starter from the menu.
Oh, bonjour! I can't get my packet of crisps open.
At the end of that round, the points go to Ed, Reese and Ginny. Now we come to scenes we like to see. So if everyone can make their way over to the performance area, please. I'll read out this week's topics and we'll see what our panellists can come up with. OK, here we go. The first subject is unlikely things to hear on a property show.
Well, despite looking run down, dated, and a bit sad, with just a bit of TLC, we can get him back in his chair, pressing his little buzzer.
Well, now it's time for a lick of paint and a sniff of glue.
A real fixer-upper, but the economy's bad and I decided to move in with him anyway.
It has some wonderful period features. The kitchen even has its own cholera outbreak.
Now, look at those wonderful exposed beams. Now, if the roof hadn't caved in, you wouldn't have seen those.
Well, they're renovating another property they've bought for £1. But have they paid too much? Find out in Amanda and Alan's Chernobyl job.
With its sea views, excellent transport links and beautiful luxury accommodation, Epstein Island really is a jewel in the crown.
OK, which one of the two is your least favourite? Right, well, don't send that one to private school and you can afford this flat.
Today, we're going to be answering the most important question when buying a house. Why are estate agents such twats?
Welcome to Homes Under the Hammer. This week, it's Eamon, and the hammer is a sledgehammer.
Well, I've pebble dashed the wall. I'm sorry about that, but I do feel a lot better.
And this property actually has its own blue plaque. I don't know much about the guy, but I like the name Harold and seems he was some sort of sailor or ship man.
Welcome to Grand Designs. And here she is. Well, Gran, what have you designed?
21-year-old Callum is doing a fantastic job on this barn conversion. He's got the drawings done, the builders are on standby, and now it's the tricky part of the project, waiting for his parents to die.
Now, this one is a bit out of your price range, but we've got a handy trick to knock a few grand off the asking price. We've spray-painted the word nonce on the garage.
I think they're going to love this next house. It's near a school, it's everything they wanted, and it's in the country. One problem. That country is Tajikistan.
Homes Under the Hammer, a programme aimed at entrepreneurs, but watched mainly by the unemployed in their underpants, sitting in rented accommodation.
John here is looking for a new premises for his thesaurus shop. And it's all about location, position, whereabouts.
Now, the primary bedroom does have ensuite potential if you're willing to take a shit in the wastebasket.
Right. So, apparently, that was a retaining wall.
I know people don't like estate agents, but we are trustworthy. Now, in answer to your question, no, this flat does not have subsidence. You're going to be
They've broken through the pelvic floor and breathed new life into this old fallopian tube. That's all coming up this week on Changing Wombs.
The next topic is things you don't want a relative to say. Oh, sorry. You have to be on the step.
What? You've got to be on the step. You've got to be on the step, Ed. You've got to be on the step.
You're not to blame, Ed.
I
You're
know,
not
I'm
to
not.
blame. You're not to blame. Changing when I say the thing, and then you walk in.
All right. Sorry, I've never done the show before.
Things you don't want a relative to say. Not you, Ed.
No, in real life, Dara's a cunt.
Every third generation has a tiny penis. Your grandfather had one.
Hand jobs aren't incest, are they?
You look so much like your father, which is lucky, because he's just got a speeding fine.
Can I ask some advice? How long are you supposed to wait before you say, I love you for the first time? Because it's been 34 years, Dad. Just say it.
We're so excited to meet your girlfriend. Your dad's been a subscriber for months.
This has been in our family for generations, and now I'm passing it on to you, son. Congratulations. You're going to be bald before you're 30.
A family that plays together stays together. Who's up for Naked Twister?
OK, can I open another present? What's it going to be? Oh, it's rice. I hate Uncle Ben.
Oh, yeah, no, we've done the DNA, so we are 30% Anglo-Saxon, 25% Scandinavian, and 15% sheep. Bah!
While you are under my roof, you will examine my stool samples.
Well, I'm sorry, son, but in this family, we support Tottenham Hotspur.
I've got bad news about your father. He's Robert Jenrick.
Oh, I used to change your nappies, fill them with heroin, and take you over the border.
Just wish Mum and Dad were here to see this, but they couldn't be arsed.
Your Uncle David died doing what he loved. Your Auntie Janet.
Yeah, it was a really difficult birth. I mean, he's absolutely huge. The full 30 pounds completely ripped me in shreds, but we've thought of a name. Dara O'Brien.
Well done, darling. You're finally going to be on Mock the Week. And it's not on the BBC.
The bad news is it's hereditary. The good news is you're adopted.
I'll just clean the table before you sit down. Your grandfather messed it up when he was railing me on it earlier.
God, I hate you, Dad. You're the worst dad in the world. You're even worse than that dad from Outnumbered.
At the end of that round, the points go to Scott Reese and Catherine.